Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jonathan and welcome back. So today I decided after work, I put the intention in my heart, in my mind, to come to San Succi County Park and take a walk through nature, through the woods. So I'm so happy and grateful that I'm getting to do this now. You know, it's amazing when you set an intention, like when we set an intention and we act upon it, you know, and we follow through with it. So I think the last video that I made when I was walking through nature, my life was very, very different, meaning like I was in another house. And I'm so grateful that I moved out of the house and now I'm living with my husband and my mother-in-law. And of course challenges arise. But we are growing together, and it's definitely much more peaceful and balanced. We're finding balance, and we're finding harmony, and we're creating balance, and we're creating harmony within the home. So it's so important to create balance and harmony within our home, because then that we take that out into the world. So today also the intention, well lately, has been to organize one room because we're decluttering. So, and little by little, because otherwise, you know, you get so overwhelmed. But it's so nice that we get to walk together and share this moment, this nature medicine. You know, coming to you speaking from 7, almost 8 years sober, it's been beautiful. It's been challenging, but it's been beautiful because it's been so nice, because then I just finished my 200-hour yoga teacher training, and I'm so grateful. And I'm so blessed, and you're blessed. You're blessed. And it's been so beautiful. So, you know, one thing that's been on my mind lately is the common threads. So, common threads are going to unify us all. So, which is happening with the energies, with the grace of God, always the common threads will unify us and heal us. So it's so nice to just be present here. Just be present. So, I always thought that everyone was as open, you know, as me. Not like in an ego sense or like in a, I don't know how to explain it, but I always thought that, you know, it's funny, like when you're in your body and you're here on earth, you automatically assume that everyone feels the same. Well, which is true, because we all feel the same things, and then we all see the world very similar but unique, but you know, very similar, because we are all from the oneness. We are all from God. And right now it is very important to surround ourselves with like-minded people. So if you're on a sober journey, like myself and many, many, many thousand others, you'll be surprised. It takes a lot of courage and trust within yourself, learning about your intuition, learning about things. I'm going to take this path. So we're going to take this path, and hopefully we won't get lost. So this is located in Sayville, and it's open to the public. San Succi County Park. There's something so sacred about being in nature, especially when the times when it's getting colder now, but especially when there's like X amount of daylight so that it gets darker earlier. But it's so nice to be out in the sunlight and to be in the fresh air and to be with the trees and be with the energy of the trees. And I'm going to sit down for a second because this always reminds me of Vermont and New Hampshire, coming to the woods. So it is so important, if you will, to speak our truth, to be honest with ourselves, to speak our truth. I may look a little tired because honestly, I have to tell you the truth. So it's about like 4 o'clock. I'm cuddling with Hercules, Sir Hercules Peabody. That's one of our cousins. Well, that's our cat, one of our cats. And he decides to pee on me. But I did get a premonition before he peed on me because, I could just sense it. But he peed on me, and then I got up, and instead of overreacting, which is a big thing, and I think that's called Kriya Yoga, when you don't overreact, when you stay present and not let the emotions take over. Maybe this is important to hear. Maybe. But so he pushed me to meditate. So I transitioned myself from the bedroom to the living room, and I meditated in the living room for a little bit. Timelessness, and it was so nice. So that was a blessing in disguise that Sir Hercules Peabody, our gray cat, our beloved gray, he could be gay, but I don't think he's gay because, he had children with Valerie. Children meaning our grandchildren. So, but I'm grateful that he woke me up when he did, because maybe God wanted me to wake up and meditate, because around the hours of 3 and 6 or 7 is the ambrosial hours, between like 3 and maybe around 6-ish or so. Those are very sacred times because it's when the world is at peace and there's an energy pool, so to speak, of unconditional love, and that peace is easier to turn inward than it is like during the day or at night. But any time that we meditate, I was told, is a good time. But you could even be meditating at any time, honestly. But what I've been reading, so I've been reading a book. I've finished several books as of lately, and I love reading, and I forgot how much I loved reading. I finished We the Arcturians. That is by Norma Milanovic, and Betty Rice and another woman. But that book is amazing because they talk about having a telepathic connection with the Arcturians. The Arcturians, you can look them up on YouTube, you can look them up, and they even talk about God. They talk about how God was here to teach love and forgiveness. And then I had a dream that I'm here to teach forgiveness. And it can be very, very challenging, but very rewarding and healing within a group. But back to the Arcturians. The Arcturians are, I don't mean to step on your feet. You can believe what you will, but I do believe in the Arcturians. I believe in the Pleiadians. I believe in the Agarthans. The Arcturians are about 3 to 4 feet tall, and they're very sacred beings. They're peaceful, and I just wanted to share that. So I highly encourage, if you want to read this book, if you're looking for answers, if you're looking to connect the dots, if you're looking for spiritual answers, read We the Arcturians. Also, read Autobiography of a Yogi, which I just finished, because I've been wanting to read this book for years, but I just wasn't ready. But now, it's like there's a time, like now, we may be ready. So, I'm very grateful to have read that book, because it's like he takes you on the journey with you. So I may seem tired because of being woken up early, but I did get some rest this morning before work, and I did channel my energy and make pancake mix, gluten-free, vegan, low salt, low sugar, maple extract pancake mix. So I've been finding myself, as you will, and as we all do, it's a conscious choice. I've been finding myself increasing my confidence in the kitchen, and it's fun because you can do anything, and that's so nice because it keeps the mind occupied. It's good and it nourishes the mind, body, and soul, and it's important. It's important to, because truth be told, sometimes my husband gets home, perfect timing, and dinner's already made, and that totally keeps the peace and harmony. And so I've been making soups, and then I made a chia pudding that I've been wanting to make. But back to the Arcturians, if you feel that this resonates with you, then you may like to read We the Arcturians. And also, if you want, you may enjoy Bringers of the Dawn by Barbara Marciniak. And I absolutely loved We the Arcturians. And I love Bringers of the Dawn. And I absolutely love Autobiography of a Yogi by Yogananda Paramahamsa, Yogananda. Because I feel like, don't you feel like this when you read a book? You're getting the direct transmission, you're getting that energy that they're transmitting that, is important. It's important for us to receive spiritual nectar so we can keep our inner flame lit, so to speak. And so we keep our conscious, we keep an open heart, and we keep an open mind, and we plant these seeds. And who knows what these seeds sprout. you know? And so the other day, honestly, I received a download, and I was told that the Earth is a spaceship, and I'm sober, 8 years, I don't do drugs, and I was told that before I was becoming sober that my life would change dramatically. I'm not sure if I mentioned this on my channel, but and it has. It truly has. It truly has. I married my husband of 11 years. In Sunday, May 6th, out in the open with our beloved families, and it was absolutely beautiful. And what a beautiful spiritual awakening for all who attended. And it's amazing when you look at yourself in the mirror and accept yourself, and then you're able to love someone else. Can I get an amen? So right now in the woods, it's so peaceful. And I'm not going to be here that long, but I just wanted to come out here and record a video and share this experience with you, because life is about experiences. And walking is good because it grounds us. So like if we're have a job and like it's the hustle and bustle, like so it's nice to decompress. And I've grown to love my job and love the work that I do. And to be of service. To be of service to the oneness. To be a conduit. Knowing that there are other conduits, that there are thousands of conduits here, brings me so much peace. May it bring you peace. Knowing that there are thousands of light workers here, thousands of children of God. And that sometimes, oftentimes, when I was about maybe like 17, 18, I had a vision. And the vision was a path. And then on the path was bottles, was alcohol, was drugs. And these things are obstacles, and they halt us from spiritual progress. And I just feel guided to talk about this, because it's in the air, it's in the energy, it's in my heart, it's on my mind. Consciousness. So, so I decided, and I was thinking about making a painting of this vision that I had. And one day I will. But I've just been feeling pulled to paint more, create more. That's going to bring us joy, and that's going to bring the joy out into the world, because it creates truth. Truth is joy. Truth is love. Truth is love. Joy is truth. Happiness is truth. And I've been watching some interviews of maybe some pop artists, and one of them says that a lot of artists are very sad. And there are so many gifts in this life for us to not be sad. So, for instance, if we have a spiritual practice every day, that's what they talked about in We the Arcturians, that if we set aside 30 minutes to an hour of meditation, if we all set aside 30 minutes to an hour of meditation, the effect that it is having on the planet is profound. Profound, because we are all energy and we are all children of God. And so when we learn. So I've been learning this, and I've been noticing this and witnessing this when I hug my friends. Like, there's like this default in me, not like I'm not judging myself, but I feel each other pulling away. And then so like in that moment, it's appropriate. You're like, if a person wants to hug you, or you want to hug them, but like it's consensual and it's respectful and it's friendly and comes from a pure place. So in the moment I would feel myself pull away, but I would feel the other person, and then sometimes I feel the other person, and it's just so nice to melt with a hug, to melt in the heart, to allow love in. And love is pure. Love is not dirty. Love is pure. Love fills the soul. The Arcturians said to meditate either facing east or north. So if you want to get that book, I highly recommend it, and it's such a beautiful read, and I highly recommend it. This video is getting a little long, and I wanted to share that with you, and I wanted to share this. So if this brings you peace, may we have eternal peace and understanding and healing, unity. The common threads are going to bring us together. Want to change the world, change yourself. Meaning accept yourself, and if you're doing horrible things to yourself, reverse it. Start doing small things to love yourself, to cultivate the love within you. Then, naturally, the love cultivates, it overflows, so to speak, in the most purest, beautifulest way. Namaste, go in peace, and until next video, sparkle on, and love, light, peace, harmony, and joy. And take moments to rest. Take time. Create. I see a lot of us, sometimes we're afraid to experience or express joy or love because we're fearful of, we think of being judged or criticized, and then that leads to mental illness and so on and so forth. So go to yoga class if you want. I personally teach Monday nights 6 to 7 at Love Yoga Shala in Patchogue. And it's $14 a class, and we also have cards. And I also teach Tuesday mornings 9:30 to 10:30 if you're interested, if you watch this. In the morning, Tuesday mornings, through December, the end of December. And then who knows, I may teach some more. But it's been so beautiful because it feels natural. And it's interesting to witness the mind before and after practicing. And my concentration with yoga, and it's been in my heart's most purest desire, is to do the gentle yoga and to do restorative, because I see a great need for it. So I wanted to share this, and go in peace. Namaste.